explore the dark realities and lesser-known moments of the Vietnam War through these powerful photos. We'll take a closer look at the experiences of soldiers in the heart of the conflict. Marine Gunnery Sergeant Jeremiah Purdy, with his head bandaged, reaches out to a wounded comrade. This photo, taken in October 1966 during a battle south of the DMZ, symbolizes the human side of war and the bond between soldiers. During Operation Prairie, U.S. Marines carry their wounded comrades. As tanks and airstrikes move ahead, the soldiers advance step by step through the tough jungle terrain. Vietnam's lush but dangerous landscapes heightened the intensity of the war. This photo was taken by war photographer Larry Burrows. Burrows tried to capture the horrors of war in full color, but lost his life in 1971 when his helicopter was shot down over Laos. A Marine stares at the body of a North Vietnamese soldier. Taken during a battle near the DMZ in October 1966, this photo reflects the brutal nature of the war and the mutual losses on both sides. U.S. Marines pause for a brief moment to take communion during a break in the fighting. Even in the middle of war, soldiers held on to their faith. This photo shows how religion and spirituality played an important role during tough times. A machine gunner scans for enemies while patrolling in a helicopter over the Mekong Delta. Fighting in dense forests made encounters with the enemy challenging, but soldiers were always on alert. These intense moments highlight the ever-present danger in the Vietnam War. During the Battle of Khe Sanh, American soldiers set fire to straw huts. This happened in April 1968 as part of Operation Pegasus, a strategic move during the war. An American soldier embraces a dog while under siege at Khe Sanh. Even in the middle of conflict, this photo reveals the emotional and human moments soldiers experienced. Dennis Thornton of the 1st Cavalry Division captures his comrades sitting on top of their bunker near Saigon. This image portrays the quiet and ordinary moments amidst the chaos of war. A group of American soldiers forms a band and performs at their main camp in Cambodia. Turning to music, these soldiers sought a brief escape from the stress of war. A Viet Cong guerrilla stands watch in the Mekong Delta. Activists meet in the Nam Can forest, wearing masks to conceal their identities in case of capture and interrogation. Communicating images from the mangrove swamps of the Mekong Delta to the north was a difficult task. 2 Viet Cong prisoners are escorted to an ARVN command post in Ha Tien, May 1970. Prisoners in Con Son prison, later made infamous by the tiger cages photos, are eating in their cells in July 1970. Captain Carlisle Bastien and his team questioned 3 elderly villagers on the outskirts of Pu Dien Hai in 1967. SP4 Manuvel Y. Martinez administers a penicillin shot to a Vietnamese farmer in Quang Ngai Province, May 1967. A South Vietnamese ranger pushes a handcuffed Viet Cong prisoner off an armored personnel carrier near Barrier Island, south of Da Nang, during an operation on February 17, 1970. U.S. Marines stand with Vietnamese children, watching their homes burn after a house was set on fire by an Allied patrol that found communist AK-47 ammunition on January 13, 1971. These rare photos reveal the lesser-known sides of the Vietnam War. Each frame reflects the horror and humanity that defined this period.